Let's recap Season 2 of Rogue Protocol. 2 years after the events of Season 1, an unknown rogue, a Tygnone, as the entity takes control of the Russians of Sevastopol, getting its captain, the enigmatic Red Right Hand, near-omnipotent power over cyberspace. Desperately racing against time, Ethan Hunt and his IMF team track down both key halves across several global hotspots, including the empty quarter Abu Dhabi, Rome, and Venice, where they encounter Grace, a skilled thief who reluctantly allies with the IMF. Meanwhile, Gabriel, Ethan's old nemesis, now aligned with the entity, orchestrates the death of Ilsa Faust and tries to seize the keys for himself. With the world on the brink of total chaos, President Sloan pleads with Ethan to hand over the keys, believing that they hold the solution to ending the crisis. With the world on the verge of annihilation, the IMF, Ethan, Grace, Benji, Thatcher, Jigga, Paris, despite the victory, there is still a sense of unease as the fate of the world hangs in the balance. Gabriel, consumed by guilt over his past actions, sacrifices himself to save the world, but not before confessing his love for Ilsa, with the help of the now reformed Gabriel. Ethan retrieves the Padkova, a data drive containing the source code from the Sevastopol. The fate of the world was hanging in the balance. In a thrilling aerial showdown above the Arctic Circle, Ethan recovers the virus from Gabriel. And in a surprising twist, Grace manages to trap the entity in a digital thumb drive using Luther's poison pill. And Luther, who is revealed to be terminally ill, reunites one last time to come up with a plan to stop the entity. Luther, using his vast knowledge of the digital world, develops a virus known as the poison pill to destroy the entity. However, when the IMF arrives at the submerged Sevastopol to retrieve the keys from its code vault, they are confronted by none other than Gabriel. In a nail-biting sequence on a runaway train, Ethan regains possession of the keys and he and Grace escape. Ilsa, however, is killed by a mysterious sniper. The film ends with Ethan and the team heading toward the submerged Sevastopol in the hopes of hitting the entity at its source. But before they can reach it, civil chaos erupts as the entity begins to infiltrate global infrastructure. In a stunning betrayal, Gabriel steals the keys, forcing the IMF to regroup. But just as they are about to deploy it, Gabriel steals the virus, forcing Luther to sacrifice himself and disarm a nuke in London. With the entity seemingly contained, the IMF, Ethan, Grace, Benji, Paris, and Thatcher reunites once again in London. As for Ethan, he survives and presumably continues his work with the IMF.